What's up guys, togawe here, welcome back to more Pokemon Omega Ruby. In the last episode, we finished up routes 123, 132, 133, and 134. In this episode, we are taking on the Sealed Chamber from here on Route 134, where I showed how to get to at the end of the last episode. You just surf in the middle of these little two things on any of those four, and you will end up right here. Make sure you bring something with Dive, as you can head down into the depths. Now, down here, you see you are no longer on the map apparently. What you need to do is just head south, you'll exit out here, and then you end up in here, which is a long tunnel. And at the bottom it turns into a circle, kind of like when we headed off to the seafloor cavern where Groudon was, and we come to this Braille, which says, I don't know what it says. But who cares what the Braille actually says? What you need to do is just come over here and come up. It just says, I remember from the originals, it says something about just going up where the light comes down. You are here in the Sealed Chamber. This is just a Braille alphabet. There are no wild Pokemon here. You can go to the deck snap to prove it. Oh, never mind, there are. Oh, but there's nothing on land. It's only in water. Okay, that's good. So, this is just the Braille alphabet. It's really useless because you can just look up what all the puzzles say, and thankfully pictures were posted of the 3 Regi puzzles on the official Pokemon website before the game came out, and I translated them back then just to make sure they were the same, and they are. This says use dig, but I don't know why that last thing is 5 characters. Another final one is a period, but dig is only 3 plus 1 for a period. Anyway, I brought along a Persian with dig. This is the Persian we caught. I just taught it dig. Using it here, you actually won't exit. It'll just open up a tunnel, and you go in here, and then as you head all the way up through these runes, head all the way to the end, you come to this, which says something long about, like, it says, first comes Relicanth, last comes Wailord, is actually what it translates to, I believe is the exact thing. What you need to do is just bring along a Relicanth and Wailord. Relicanth you can catch in the wild by diving. It's kind of rare. Wailord you have to evolve a Wailmer. I just traded for one just to make things convenient. And then read this again. It sounded as if doors opened somewhere far away. I wouldn't really say those sounded like doors. Now I don't think you can use dig to get out of here because you do get in here by, diving. There's also no hidden items to worry about. This place is kind of big. I don't know what it says on all of this Braille here, but I mean, who really cares? I could translate it all, but like, why? I don't really want to. See, I'm not gonna bother just because there's like, also there's text in the post-game looker quest of X and Y, where one of the woman, there's a woman who speaks Japanese, I believe, too, or maybe it's Korean. I can't remember off the top of my head because she's a tourist. And I wouldn't translate that to see what it says because it's part of the game that you don't know what it says. Now, for these puzzles, I guess you would take the time to translate them, but like, I don't know, I really just can't be bothered. Now you just need to come back all the way up here, and then we can head off to actually go catch the Regis. You need to head in here, and then you can surface from here. So this is actually south underneath the water that's to the south, not really, so you can't really see the above water island, because you didn't seem to be going down a slope, so it wouldn't really make sense, but whatever. Let's just use the Eon Flute and head off to actually go catch the Regis. Now, just trying to think of what, I don't think the order actually matters. I don't typically like to catch, I believe, okay, so Regi Ice is right over here on Route 105. I don't typically like to catch legendary. I don't know if I have enough Ultra Balls for this, actually. I may, you know, I'll go for one of them without going and buying more. But I hope, let me actually just check. This is actually a perfect place if you soar to Route 105. Yeah, I don't believe the order will matter at all. Let's see, Ultra Balls, Ultra Balls, Ultra Ball. 18, we'll go for it. Except, no, we won't because I don't have Breloom with me. Wait, maybe I do. I don't know. Well, I already soared up. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I do have it with me. I just can't remember what I put back to grab Persian, Relicanth, and Wailord. So I'm gonna head over here to Petalburg since it's the closest. We'll swap out our party just to get our full party back, and actually save for one little thing. And then also grab some more Pokeballs, which will be useful if I can move. I don't know why I was holding up, it just wasn't doing anything. Nope, no, there we go. Alright, so we get to mash A to go to organized boxes, very nice. No, I didn't, I had Braille on me, cool. Well, Wailord goes there, we need our party members, and who are we going to leave behind? Beowulf? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Now, Relicanth goes over here, and Persian goes over here, and the other thing we need to take along is Tailo, that has Fly. Who do I want to lead with? We're going up against Regice. I guess I can lead with Iron Giant. Iron Giant will be super effective with both stab moves, and I don't want to kill this thing, so maybe we'll lead with Beefcake, I guess. We are definitely good on quick balls because we only need one per encounter, and we have plenty. Enough for that. We have something like over 20, I believe, or just under 20, actually, probably is more accurate. Ultra Balls, let's buy 12. Actually, we're going to need to buy a bunch more, so just do it while we're here. Let's buy up to 50, why not? Because we do have to catch a ton of legendaries now. I can think of, we need to get still Azelf, we need to get the 3 Regis, then we need to get Regigigas, and then there is a ton of other legendaries in this game. This game is sort of like Black and White 2, where they just, like, we haven't given them a couple of legends in a while, let's just toss them all. Which is weird, because Black and White 2 came out a year before, X and Y came out a year before this game, so it really hasn't been that long. Anyway, just flying or soaring to Route 105 is a very convenient way to get to Regice, as I mentioned. And yes, I know there's only one I. It's R-E-G-I-C-E, but it's not Regice. It is Regice. Even though it doesn't really make much sense, it's Regice. Regice just sounds dumb. Actually, Regice also sounds, well, it doesn't sound dumb, but it's just not how it's written. Anyway, that's beside the point. Come in here into the island cave. Read this. This says, like, be patient or blah, blah, blah. Actually, what it actually says, actually what it exactly says was what I was trying to say there, is stop and wait unmoving as time passes you by twice. This just means stand perfectly still after reading this message and wait for 2 minutes. So I will cut ahead till we're done with that. And there we go. As you see, the door opens right up. I'm gonna save before heading in, just in case it's one of those legendaries where, like, when you walk in the room, you get walked up to it. Kind of like the way champions work. I don't think it will be, though. Oh, man, this is pretty cool looking. No pun intended. Alright, so now you can just save right in front of him, no big deal. And let's take on Regice. Now, these things are rather annoying to catch. Oh, man, look at that really cool intro. What is their catch rate? I hope it's not 3, but I have a feeling it is 3. It's 3. Alright, I should have used... You know what? We have the catching O power, and I did level it up to 3. Yeah, we have just under 20 quick balls. We have 19. I did level it up to 3 for taking on these legendaries. Now, granted, we are going to have to take on a couple of them, but I don't know if it would be enough time to recharge. And dang it, I was trying to, like, regain my composure because I was like, oh, 2 shakes, we might catch it here. But no. Alright, well, please don't get the stat boost. Oh, of course you did. I have to go through a bunch of text. So because of that, I don't think a waterfall is going to kill. Because we're now going to be doing 2/3 of the damage we would be otherwise. And yeah, this thing is crazy bulky. Bulldoze. Alright. That will lower my speed, so now you're probably faster because you have a speed boost as well. Yes, you are, but Curse is just going to remove that speed bonus. It is going to raise your defense another stage, which is going to make this waterfall do even less, unfortunately. Or maybe that is fortunate, because then maybe I'll be able to whittle you down easier. Well, that seemed to do almost the same amount, if not even more, which is kind of weird, but what do I know? Oh, you're going for Curse. Ooh, that's really tempting. Do I go for another one now that you're at higher defense, because it probably won't kill? I think I do. Because I think Surf will now actually do more just because of that extra Curse. Please don't kill. Nice. Yep, I was completely right about that. How it wasn't going to kill with one more and it doesn't seem to be going for any ice moves. I don't actually know what its moveset is, but I'm gonna go into Type Mycin, and if it goes for an ice move and one-shots me, I will be sad pants. So please don't. Please don't go for, like, Ice Beam or something. Go for Ancient Power. Yeah, there you go. Good. That was exactly what I was hoping you would do. Get all the stat boosts you need, dude. I don't really care. Picking up Dusk Balls might have been smart, just because these are definitely in caves, regardless of whether or not Mirage spots are. But, hey, I don't really know, so... Alright, we put it to sleep. Now let's start chucking Pokeballs. Let's see, what do we have that'll be most effective? I may actually have some Dusk Balls, I honestly don't know. Netball, not gonna be helpful. We do have some Dusk Balls. Alright, so we'll try those out. Just because those will be ×3 in a cave or at night, which it is currently both of right now. Whereas Ultra Balls are only ×2. Oh, and you already woke up. Alright, well you have Curse, Amnesia, and Ancient Power you've shown so far. I don't think it's shown its 4th move quite yet. But, I mean, if it is an ice move... You know, I actually don't think it is. I think they all have, like... They all have very similar movesets, I know. Like, I know for sure they all have Ancient Power, which is weird because you would expect, since one of them gets stabbed, that they would all have a stab move. But, I mean, Ancient Power does make sense because they are ancient golems. But, oh my god, I'm not even getting a single shake on these. I mean, it's kind of getting to the point where there's not much to talk about in this. It still hasn't shown its 4th move, granted, but, oh my god, if this is my luck with Dusk Balls, what am I gonna do? Oh, it has shown its 4th move, Bulldoze. I don't know what I was thinking. I just must have forgotten about it. If I run out of Dusk Balls here, I don't know what I'm gonna do running with Ultra Balls, which are even less effective. That's gonna be risky, so I may have to go and stock up on Dusk Balls, even though they are kind of expensive, being 1,000 per. We'll see. Depends on how well this one goes. But I think if this one doesn't catch, I'm going to speed up until we get it. Just because it's not doing too much damage to us, and I'm just putting it back to sleep every time it escapes from sleeping. Or not, we can catch it right there. I was really hoping that would happen. I wasn't saying anything. Thank you, Regice, for not being too much of a pain. Just barely shy of level 48. Alright, that was not too painful. I actually don't know if I swapped back. I think I did leave it on box 30 intentionally because that's where this is going to go then. Yeah, okay, I did do that. I was smart. Thank you, past me. Well, there's Regice down, and I actually made a boo-boo there, but it's not something we can't easily fix. So, next off, actually, wait, hold on. Where are we? Does it say area unknown? No, it says island cave and just doesn't show us on the map. Alright, I don't know why it looked like it shifted for me, but whatever. Alrighty, next up, we are going to take on Regirock. The best way to get here is to go to Route 111, which is the desert route over here. Yep, right up here. Route 111, we're going to soar there. Now, I don't know what part of it's going to put us on. I have a feeling it's going to be the north part. Where we need to go is actually within the desert itself. And you have to have the go goggles by the time you get fly, so it wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, this is the south part. So actually, we are going to head up here. And please no encounter. Please no encounter. Nice. All right. So we made it in without worrying too much. Now in here, what this says is exactly right, down, then use your strength. And those words may look too long because that thing where it has a dot in the 3rd spot is a comma. So it's right, down, then use your strength. What that means is just go right, down. And then you need to have a Pokemon with strength on you. I have Iron Giant, so we can just use strength right there. As you see, it doesn't say you're unable to use this. That will open up the next room, which we can head on into. Obviously, need to swap these up front just because it doesn't make sense for Beefcake, because Beefcake is super effective with both of his, or all of his moves, technically, because they're all stab moves. It's going to save both of his stabs. Best way, Iron Giant will as well. Visitor's going to be really weak here. EDM, I guess I can go for, like, Ice Beam, Crunch, good ways of weakening it without being too much damage. So let's head up and save before taking on Regirock. A bit risky to save in the middle of a video, especially after doing something like catching a legendary, but I don't want to kill this and then get screwed. So let's take on Regirock. I don't actually know if they all have unique themes like Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, or if they're like where they're all just like different instrumentation remixes of the same song, or if they all just run off the same song. I have a feeling it's all the same song for this game, but I honestly just do not know. So let's just toss one of our quick balls. I can actually check because I can pull up this soundtrack. I have the soundtrack to every game, and not from iTunes. I actually imported, dang it, 2 shakes again. I actually imported the Japanese physical CDs. Alright, Iron Defense, then we will go for Ice Beam, I guess. Because Rock does not resist Ice, because Archeops is weak to Ice Beam. Alright, so let's see. Is it 1 song? Is it 2 songs? It is 1 song for the 3 of them. That did not do a lot. Alright, if you're going to keep Iron Defense, I'm just going to keep going for that chance 10% to freeze you. Because, I mean, getting the freeze would be nice. Although, excuse me for yawning. Freeze and Sleep do have the same bonus to catch rate, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, well, Regice had Amnesia. Regirock has Iron Defense. They both have Curse they've shown. Regirock hasn't shown his other moves. He is at +5 defense now, so I can go for Crunch here. Oh, +6 defense already. I'm assuming also Ancient Power, because I'm like 99% sure all 3 of them have it. I'm pretty sure that Registeel has Lock On and Zap Cannon, but I could be wrong about that. Please no crit. If you do crit, that's why I saved. Okay, good. The problem is I'm gonna have to... Your defense can't go any higher, dude. I know you're gonna keep lowering your speed and raising your attack, but it's gonna be like, defense can't go any higher. Oh, it's not even gonna mention it just because it is talking about raising your attack. Well, I have to use this a couple of times, and I need none of them to be a crit. Alright, you do have Bulldoze, so maybe all 3 of them have Bulldoze and... No, because you can't have Bulldoze, Curse, Ancient Power, Lock On, and Zap Cannon. That's too many moves. I believe that was a crit. Hopefully this won't be. Alright, I'm not going to risk it any farther than that. And there's Ancient Power showing the last move. So if this kills, I actually won't be too mad. But it's not going to. Bulldoze and Ancient Power being your only damaging moves, I can safely switch into Tychmycin and start sporing and then going for Dusk Balls, which is going to be the most effective method, as shown with Regice. This will actually give Tychmycin a level up if he's still alive when we catch this thing, which he probably will be, considering I need Spore. Could weaken it a bit more, not with Tychmycin here, but I really don't want to risk getting a crit just because I know for sure that'll kill. So let's just go to Dusk Balls. We're already on the page. I don't know why I tried to tap going to the next page. And with Regice, we had it be no shakes on any of them until the one that caught it. So maybe that'll be the same deal here. I mean, we'll see. So far, it could be the deal. So we'll go for a while. I guess once we get one with shakes that doesn't catch, which we hopefully won't get, then I will start fast forwarding just to pick an arbitrary marker. Alright, you're going for Curse. That's fine, just don't damage me, dude. I mean, you can damage me, it's barely gonna do anything. You're so slow with all your speed lowerings that even a Bulldoze wouldn't make me slower than you, so... Spore him, or it, once more. It is genderless. Regirock has my favorite design of the 3 golems. It's just like the way it's like segmented different rocks compared to... I don't know, I mean, the others have cool designs because I guess segmented ice for Regice. Registeel not so much because it is like a man-made construct. I guess technically they're all man-made constructs. Dang it, can you not wake up after like 1 turn? I guess it was... No, it was only 1 because there was the turn where it was asleep and missed its move due to me being faster. And then it woke up after me using the Pokeball on the next turn. So that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Regice did the same thing too, but that's neither here nor there since we've already gone and caught that thing. So, alright, let's see. This is the 4th Dusk Ball I'm going for, which is how many it took to catch Regice. So let's see, is it going to be the same thing again? Oh, it was so close to... Oh, man, you had to fake me out. That was so... Just like... It's the first one where we get the shakes. Alright, I'm going to fast forward until we get it. Unless this is the one... Well, no, I'm not even using Pokemon, so I'll fast forward until we get it. Yeah, alright, got it. There was a bit of a fake out there, again, with it shaking 3 times and then freezing. And I thought I caught it, and then I heard it break free from the actual game audio. We do get that level up on Tychemycin, which is pretty decent. EDM also grows to level 48, which is nice. We get Regirock's data added to the Pokedex. I realized I didn't read what Regice's was, so I'm not really going to bother with Regirock. I was going to read for the Legends, but whatever. Can always read them another time. Not like it matters that much. And now, for the third Golem, it is important to get these all kind of relatively quickly, just because once you get them, you do have to wait until the next real-life day to get, well, I guess in Pokemon, real-life days and in-game days are the same amount of time, but you do have to wait for the next in-game day to get Regigigas after getting the 3 Golems. So we are just going to get them all out of the way. We need to head to Route 120, which is going to be southeast of Fortree, so right over here. Now, there's actually 2 legends on this route we can get, because we did meet, what was it, Flannery was looking for Heatran in that cave, but I stopped going just because I didn't really want to take it on at that moment. So we do have that to do. I haven't forgotten about that. We'll just do it later on. And heading around here to get to Registeel, actually, well, it's not that far. You just have to go through a little bit of grass. It may have been better to go... Oh, never mind. You do have to go through quite a bit of grass, actually. The way through this is to go... Why can I not go there? Is that a Kecleon? Huh, I guess there is. I guess we can deal with this now. I wasn't expecting to. Is it? Please just run away and don't battle me. Dang it. Oh, man. Well, I'm just gonna kill this thing really quickly. I was not expecting this at all. I don't know how I missed this, but I guess I just went down the left side or just didn't even come down this path at all. I must have, though, because I like looking at every little last bit of the scenery, even if I know there's nothing there. But yeah, that was quite simple, to put it easily. It's coming down this way. Do we have the Platinum Crown here? We do. Okay, so we don't even need to... This is a dead end. Cool. No. Get out of the grass. Get out. You're kidding me. Oh, on the bike. I'm not running into anything. And I realize I'm on it, and I get off, and I go to get out of the grass, and I get an encounter. This is what I get for being impatient. I just waste more time. Jeez, dang it. It's frustrating. And I could have made it easily through all... Well, okay, maybe not this part with the bike on, but whatever. And we need to head this way anyway. Cool. Come on, don't get caught on these little things. The water looks so beautiful reflecting the stars. You actually need to stay up to get to where we are going, which is going to be up here. We need to head through this. No one kind of please... Dang it, why do I bother trying to get through things quickly? I could cut these out, but I don't really want to bother because I don't feel like it, and I just realized I didn't go back and pick up more Dusk Balls, which I meant to totally do in between things. I could also use Super Pelt, but I also feel like it would take too long to go into the bag, which doesn't make any sense. Anyway, here we go, is the other ancient tomb. This one says... Stand center, aim to the sky with love and hope and time. This one, I have no clue. You just need to come. I mean, I know how to do it, but I have no clue how you're supposed to figure this out. Just come to the center of the room. You'll know because, like, you're on the middle of this thing and middle of this thing. I believe it is right here. And go to your Pokemon, and this is why we needed this Tailo. You have to use Fly, and I'm not in the right spot. Cool. Up one. Please be right. Yeah, there you go. Alright, it was up one from where I was. So you use Fly. As you see, if you use it in the wrong spot, it says you can't use it here, but obviously we are able to there. Head up here, and here is the last of the 3 Golems, being Registeel, as if you couldn't tell what it was by looking at it. What'll be the best way to weaken this one? I guess Beefcake again with water moves, probably. Alright, I did save, right? Double checking, as I mentioned. Yeah, okay, I did. As I mentioned when we were looking at the records guy, how I saved a lot of times just from double checking. Alright, so here we go against Registeel. Unfortunately, like I just said, I was an idiot and didn't think to go grab more Dusk Balls. But, I mean, hey, maybe we'll get lucky and just get in a Quick Ball. Or get it in one of our 2 Dusk Balls. Yeah, right. Well, first we need to focus on actually weakening this thing. Nice. You're the only one who didn't get 2 shakes on the Quick Ball. Ancient Power. Alright, we will resist that because of our nice ground typing. And we can go for a Surf. I believe this thing would be much more physically bulky than Special, if I'm correct about that. That still isn't doing too much damage. It is going to go for Curse, though, so it is going to be highly physically bulky. We've seen Ancient Power and Curse being the expected moves. Now, the other 2 had Bulldoze and then a boosting move. One had Ancient Power. Ancient Power technically is a boosting move. One of them had Iron Defense, and the other had Amnesia. So we'll see what this thing has, if it has, like, Bulldoze and Calm Mind for some reason. I feel like it has Lock On and Zap Cannon. But, I mean, that wouldn't follow the pattern. But since, why did I go to my bag when I need to be using Waterfall at this point? I don't know. When has Game Freak ever been one to go with patterns? Iron Defense. Okay, well, I guess 2 of them have Iron Defense, 1 of them has Amnesia. And then I'm assuming you're also going to have Bulldoze. So you're just basically a carbon copy of Regirock, besides your typing. And I guess based on... Okay, that's about as close as I'm going to get. You still haven't shown off Bulldoze, but I'm pretty sure based on what you've shown, you have to have it. Which means I can safely go into Tychmycin. No need to heal between any of these, honestly. They are pretty weak to just take them on. I mean, Regirock, I guess, does have a stab move, but... And they do have a lot of boosting, but as you can see, like, what did that do? 8 damage. Alright, let's just go for Spore. And, hopefully we won't need to fast forward on this one, too, right? That'd be nice. I guess if I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go for a Seed Bomb. Probably, I don't actually know if that would kill or not. Anyway, bag, Pokeballs. Let's use those last 2 Dusk Balls. And hope that these are good enough, though I doubt either of them are going to shake, just because that'll be the way this game is. Yep, 1 for 2. And let's see, possibility of going 2 for 2? I mean, hey, it's not that impossible. Come on. Prove me wrong, game. Prove me wrong that I can't predict you. Or prove that I can't predict you. That didn't make any sense. Nope, never mind. Awesome. Definitely should have gotten more Dusk Balls. And you woke up. No, it doesn't have Bulldoze. It just has Iron Defense and Amnesia. I don't know why you wouldn't just have Calm Mind when I'm pretty sure you can learn Calm Mind. Actually, maybe it can't. I don't know. Either way, it's shown off all 4 of its moves. I'm going to be stuck chucking Ultra Balls, which I have 50 of, instead of Dusk Balls because I'm a stupid. I will definitely buy more Dusk Balls before trying to take on RegiGigas because we do fight it in a cave. We'll do the preparations for RegiGigas and all that next episode. We're going to end this off after we catch Registeel. So I guess now it is just up to fast forwarding through Ultra Balls. Yes! Alrighty. Had to use a Lepa Berry to get back some PP on Spore, and then the very next sleep managed to get it. Alrighty, when we caught Registeel, finally. That one was frustrating to do without Dusk Balls. I don't know why I somehow forgot. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go buy Dusk Balls after getting Regice, and then just, nope, did not do that. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. We caught all 3 Regis, and by all 3, I mean all the original ones. We still got Regigigas. Anyway, we will find out exactly how we are going to get Regigigas and go and do that in the next episode. Alright, see you guys then.